it's what like housewives should be. It's like shade as opposed to like shank.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of On Display with Melissa Gorga. I'm very, very excited about this one today. She's one of the recent ladies to join the Real Housewives of Dubai. She's an entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman and a mother of two beautiful girls. Ladies and gentlemen, Taleen, how are you?
Good, Melissa. Thank you so much for having me. It is literally such a pleasure.
Thank you. I'm excited to have you. I feel like we talk a lot through Instagram and
we do.
You know, we have some things in common and some people over here and all of that. And we've never actually got to like meet and connect. You're in Dubai, right? What time is it in Dubai?
It is 9:14 p.m. My kids are asleep and I'm like, thank God.
It's your time to shine. Do you have like a glass of wine or something? No.
I have a little bit of vodka, a little bit of...
I love that you're a vodka drinker. I'm a vodka drinker. And everyone around me drinks tequila. Like everyone. I'm the only one that drinks vodka.
Or gin. And I'm like, huh. Because gin was like the first thing that I got drunk off. So like I can't do gin. But yeah, vodka and I can't do tequila. Which vodka do you like?
I'm a big Kettle One girl. I love Kettle One. Do you too?
Are you feeling that? No.
Hey, and I'm going to ask you about all the ways you and I are supposed to be similar because I'm so curious about all of that as well.
Well, Lisa Milan says that I studied you, so.
Wait, who says that? Lisa Milan? Oh, get out of here. She was just on the show too.
I know.
I just had her a couple weeks ago.
I heard her on your podcast and I heard a clip and she goes, Taleen watched Real Housewives of Jersey, her and her husband, and studied you. And
oh, that's right. Oh my God, you're so right. I talked to so many people.
I messaged her and I was like, no, I'm sorry. Like, and Melissa, like, love you. You're beautiful. You're great. But you're your own person. I'm my own person.
Of course.
I was like, I don't sit and like take notes on like, that's so weird. She's like, no, I wasn't like trying to throw shade. I was like, okay. Anyway.
You're like, it might be a little shake. So is she saying, okay, so I was going to ask you about that later, but we might as well just jump right into it now. Yeah. So when you first got introduced and all your introductions came out, also, I think it was Chanel said, oh, she reminds me of Melissa Gorga. So Georgia. Meanwhile, it's Gorga. But so why do they feel like you either studied me or you remind of me? What is it?
I swear to you, the first time, and I'm friends with Chanel, the first time I ever heard her say that was after I saw the playback of that. Was after I saw that promo and I was like, wow. I was like, she's never told me that. B, I don't know what that means, but I know that we're friends. People took it as shade for some reason. And it's like people are going to twist. I mean, however, which way they want to twist things.
Right.
She genuinely, because I spoke to her right after, she's like, I didn't mean it in any type of certain type of way. And I was like, but in what way do I remind you of her? She's like, well, you're an East Coaster. You guys are like, I have a little bit of Italian in me. Like, I don't know. I speak with my hands. Like I'm loud.
I love it. See, I took it as shade because she said, I don't know if I think she said,
she needs to be watched.
She's to be watched. She reminds me of Melissa Gorga.
But I look at it as watched as like on display.
Listen, you know what? You're showing me a different perspective of it. You might be right. She might be like, listen, she's to be watched. She's definitely going to be in your face or whatever, which I take as a compliment.
Trust me when I tell you, she meant it in a good way. And everybody like took it in some type of way. I don't know the history with you guys, if something has ever happened before.
Nothing. I've never really even met her. I think she was in She was at a party that I was at once, but I believe we said hello, like very
Yeah.
nicely.
She's a
No,
sweetheart. I'm not just
I
saying.
was, that's why I have to be honest with you. I've always been very confused on her, like whatever the little digs here and there. I've said this multiple times. I have zero understanding of it. And I actually have no beef with her whatsoever. So it's always baffled me. I'm like, oh, this girl's talking about me again. I'm like, who is she? I have
It's
no,
good.
I
It's
don't,
good. It's airtime. It's airtime.
yeah, I mean, I just never got it. It was always like these little subtle things, which whatever, all good. Like it is what it is. But
I
that
just,
one
to
I was
me,
shocked at.
yeah. To me, she said she meant it in a good way, but that was the first time that I saw that. And then I hear Lisa on, on your podcast saying that Rafi, my husband Rafi, and I watched you and Joe, and we just, wanted to emulate you guys. And I'm like, okay,
Wow. You
no,
know what? Taleen, take that as a compliment. Whatever. Like,
I
obviously,
do. I
people love
do.
our relationship, but I get how annoying that would be. You don't want to think, you don't want anyone to be like, I wasn't watching anyone. I came on to do
Yeah.
me and be
Well,
myself.
and that's exactly what I told Lisa. I was like, it makes me look inauthentic. Sure, I can have similarities with somebody, but I'm
Right.
not fake. That's the one
Exactly.
thing that
No, I get it.
you know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
what rubbed me the wrong way. But whatever. I water under the bridge. Pick my
Yeah,
battles.
similarities are fine. I feel like that's all
Yeah,
good similarities, right? I mean, it is what it is. But
exactly.
okay, I get, and you know what? I'm going to take a positive twist on that now that you said that, because maybe you're right. And the truth is, I was more in shock because I've never seen Bravo leave in a reference to another housewife in
Yeah.
an opening of a different show. So I was like,
Whoa.
when somebody, I was like, did they just say my name? Like, what? What? I'm like, Dubai. I'm like, what's happening here? And
Have you been to Dubai?
never, never. And I want to talk to you about Dubai for a little bit too, because my followers are so interested in it too. Because we talked a little bit with Lisa, but like I have a lot of questions about that too.
Yeah.
But I was in shock because usually Bravo would never, even if she
What
said
do
it,
you
they
mean?
wouldn't leave it in. They would take that out, you know? So I
Mm.
was like, wow, that's kind of funny. I guess they just wanted people to be excited about you. So that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Which, by
It
the
is.
way, I
I'm
think
in
you
good
did make a
company.
splash.
It's a good person to be compared to.
Well, thank you. And I agree. You really did make a splash on the show. I feel like people knew your name right away.
Thank
I thought you handled this season great. You did like a great job. Has your
you.
world changed since reality TV? I know you did you sing, right? You sing. There was things you did before. Tell me
Yeah.
all about you and what you did before.
Yeah, so I've been in the music business from like a super young age. I was actually 9 years old professionally when I was living in the States. I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Northern Virginia, Fairfax, and I started an opera. I sang at the Kennedy Center and did like the national anthem at like the Wizards games and the NFL and all that. And I was so young, right? Sang for the Pope. So
Wow.
I did all these incredible things at a very young age, and then at 17, I moved to LA. That's where I had a record deal. I was signed with Universal, Jamie Foxx. I did that whole gig, and yeah, I mean, music and songwriting, especially. I've written for American Idol and a lot of like film and commercials.
Oh wow, that's
It's
awesome.
always been, a big part of who I am. But then I met my husband at 24. I was minding my own business and living in Los Angeles, and he was living in Dubai in construction. And my parents actually set us up. I kind of talk about it briefly on the show. And then that's when, well, I didn't move, but I had a long distance relationship for 2 years, LA, Dubai. And then I moved to Dubai about 11 years ago. We've been together 12 years, married 10 years. And
Wow.
then music kind of, naturally took a bit of a back seat. And my priorities shifted a little bit and I moved into fitness, which I'm still doing. I'm still also doing music. I'm like I'm trying to do it all. Like it's hard. You know how it is. Like
I know exactly what you're saying.
it's
Yes.
tough, right? But we try.
And you got to move with the times. It's important to change with what's also like now you have
100%.
two young children, right? So you're going to pivot a little to something that's going to keep you
Yes.
around a little bit more.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I get that. That's basically, that's what I've always done. I've kind of pivot
Yeah.
to like life at the moment and what's the best at that time.
And I love that. I love that. I think it takes a certain type of person. I don't think everybody can do that. So I think it's great to be able to do that because it gives you longevity, diversity, and you have many facets to you. And I feel the same about myself. So kind of the show kind of was brought to my lap for season 2, and it was kind of a no brainer. I was like, well, I've been in the music business. I've been in entertainment. Let's give this shit a go.
Yeah, why not? You seem like the perfect fit for it all. Didn't you open up for Christina Aguilera or something too?
I did. Yeah.
That's huge. She's my girl. That's my girl. I love her.
I love her so much. But Melissa, when they say like never meet your heroes.
Yes, I know.
So
I know.
Melissa, in my head, I thought we were gonna like ride
Be
off
best friends.
Sunset, be best friends, off on a Harley, which I met her after I did like a 1.5 hour set. She was about to get on stage. This was in Abu Dhabi. I was 21 years old. I was like, I wanted to say so much. And she just kind of gave me like a dead fish handshake and walked away. And I remember after that, I couldn't even listen to her music because I was like, we're supposed to be
besties right now. Like what's happening? Where's our connection? Well, at the time she was probably older than you, right? I mean, not much. Like you were 21.
Well, not just that. She's about to get on stage. She was so sweet because she let me use her entire sound system and lighting, which she could have been a total diva and been like, no, bitch, you got to use. Like she was probably in the zone, but for me, it killed it for me in that moment.
I hear you. And knowing her personally, I do know that when she's in the zone, she is cutthroat in the zone. Like they're just,
I get it. I get it. And we all have good days and bad. Like,
of course. And I always say that even with myself, if I've randomly met someone and my brain wasn't in it and I'm thinking of something, or I just got that phone call. And I do stress about that, even just being me, like seeing someone in a grocery store, seeing someone in everyday life when I have a million things on my brain. And if I didn't give them enough of me or wasn't kind enough, I think about that.
Melissa, okay?
I'm telling you, because
I'm still in therapy because of Christina.
I know. I feel so bad. I have
when you're in the produce section. No.
When I'm sitting by the lettuce or picking my carrots,
you better make sure you're nice.
Bring out the best of me, right? Like even if I just had the worst phone call 3 minutes before, like I know I had one housewife. Yeah, it's happened to me. Trust me, it's happened to me where people were like, I've met you. You weren't, they'll tell me the second time they met me. Like, I've met you. You weren't that friendly, but and I'm like, what? Like, it's so unlike me.
Opening? Yeah.
Yeah. But the only thing I will say that I do believe, I'm a thinker. I'm a forward thinker. So like when I'm talking to you, I'm already thinking about what I'm going to do next or to ask you next, which is terrible, but it's who I am. I'm a very but
you're also a listener, no? I hope.
Yes. No, I am. I could never do this if I wasn't a listener, right? I'm a listener, but I'm all about timing. Like catch me at the wrong time and I'm moving quickly. I I get it. I'm sure it happens to celebrities all over the place where it's just, you're having a bad day. You've been hearing me talk about how much I'm loving the clean and affordable skincare from Dime Beauty. Their work system is the complete skincare package, and it is amazing. The Tinted Glow Wonder Screen, the Serum Duo, I could go on and on and on. With the holidays right around the corner, Dime isn't making you wait. Right now, for a limited time, you could get 25% off site-wide with code HOLIDAY25. Dime Beauty is a clean, high-end skincare that is affordable and it really works. I've been using Dime for a while now, guys, and when I was using it all summer, it was awesome sunscreen with giving me that nice glow to my skin. And now that it's fall and winter, I still use it to give me that block and to walk around feeling kind of makeup free, but still having that glow on my face. It's really the best. Fall is the perfect time to update your skincare routine with the cooler weather, and no better time than to try Dime's retinol alternative, TBT cream. All the amazing benefits of retinol without all the side effects. And don't forget to check out their limited edition gift sets and, of course, their incredibly clean fragrances. Dime has millions of happy customers and amazing product reviews. Isn't it time you checked out Dime? Go to dimebeautyco.com for 25% off site-wide with code HOLIDAY25. But hurry, it's only for a limited time. Go to dimebeautyco.com. That's dimebeautyco.com, code HOLIDAY25. Happy shopping. Let's discuss something we all care about, what's on your feet. And no, I'm not talking about those super cute but actually torture chamber shoes. I'm talking about G-Defy shoes, the ones your feet have literally been begging for. By the end of the day, we're all feeling a little broken down, kind of like a reunion special, which is why G-Defy provides 2 free orthotics with every shoe and a built-in lateral stabilizer that realigns your body. Sick of feeling like your feet are taking more hits than a Watch What Happens Live guest? G-Defy's patented VersoShock technology absorbs all that shock and stress so you don't have to. Guys, I've been loving G-Defy shoes. I have them in a bunch of different colors. And can I be honest with you? They are my most comfortable shoes that I have. I run around all day in them. They never bother me. They don't squeeze my foot too tight. They're perfection. I'm really, truly so in love with them. Whether you're power walking to brunch or making a dramatic exit, these shoes have your back and feet. Who knew comfort could be this chic and shady? So if you're still walking around in shoes that scream, "I'm suffering, honey," it's time for an upgrade. Use code Melissa for $20 off orders of $100 or more at gdefy.com. That's code Melissa for $20 off orders of $100 or more at gdefy.com. Have you have any other run-ins with any other celebs during your time seeing that was like not great or great?
Oh my God, this is kind of nerdy. But I was like 5 years old. No, I was a little bit older. I was like maybe, I don't know, 12 years old. And I was like getting on a plane and, you know, rest in peace, like Alex Trebek, you know, the
Oh my
Jeopardy-
God, Alex Trebek.
He was such a dick. Like,
Was he really?
I mean, look, I was like 12 years old and I went up to him and he was, you know, he was in the first class and like we were just all schlepping to, you know,
To get
no
to the
class,
economy.
you know, to the back of the plane. And I was like, Alex Trebek, and my parents were there and they were like, can she take a picture? And I was like, do do do.
You started singing the
And
jingle.
He just looked at me and he's like, yeah, no, like I'm good. And but like for a 12-year-old, right?
No, that I'm actually shocked.
And my parents, till this day, I mean, we always watched Jeopardy as like that was like our family thing, and Wheel of Fortune. But
to this day, you're like, screw that show.
Yeah, they're like, we boycotted it. But
no,
again,
that's weird, especially for
a bad
kid.
day.
Yeah,
and me being like, do, like that's weird. Like,
it's weird, but you're a kid, so it's like it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God! All right, so that's funny. That's kind of crazy.
A couple years ago. No, I'm kidding.
Like that's crazy. All right, so you grew up in Virginia?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And so are you happy? Do you miss the States? Are you happy in Dubai? I know it's like living in two different worlds, really, right?
It totally is. I'm very happy in Dubai. The first year, which was 10 years ago, no, I would tell you, like, get me the hell out of here. Cause it's hard. I mean, I'm far from my family,
right?
My friends. But once, I was doing my own thing and had my own thing going. And now Dubai is so different than it was, 10, 12 years ago. I love it. There's like certain things though in the States that I just like, my husband's like, what is wrong with you? Like the second we land, I just have to go to like a CVS or a Walgreens and just sit there for like an hour, because I love the fact that you can just get like potato chips and NyQuil in like in one aisle. Like, to me, that's everything. I
Oh
miss
yeah,
Trader
that's why I love
Joe's,
Target. It's like
Target. Melissa, I bring,
tampons, potato chips,
give it
conditioner,
to me.
and some
You're
notebooks.
speaking my love language right now. You're talking dirty.
They
I
don't have
bring,
these. They don't have them in Dubai.
no, it's so weird. It's like you can get a Camel with like 6 bottles of champagne on it to your doorstep, but you can't get Pearl Tampax like in a box. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah, you can, but it's tough and it's not the same. So
That's so crazy.
when I go to the States, I bring an empty suitcase with me. Okay. And I go to Target. I go to Walmart, Trader Joe's, CVS, Costco. Oh, Costco.
I
Kirkland
die for
vodka is
Costco.
really good too, by the way.
Wait, what is?
Kirkland vodka.
Oh, Kirkland everything. First of all, Kirkland paper towels, Kirkland toilet paper. That's all me.
I'll drink a Kirkland vodka in Kirkland sweats, and I'm
All
okay.
right, I'm not gonna lie. I've never tried the Kirkland vodka, but I
It's
might have
so
to try it.
good.
Come on
No,
now. Really?
it's pretty much. I think it's either Grey Goose or, and you know who told me this? Tamra from OC. She
Wait,
told
it's
me
Grey Goose in the Kirkland bottle?
they have white labeled it to Kirkland, and
Oh
it's
my God. Okay,
it's
this I
right.
did not know. Now I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna have to do that. We're gonna,
Yeah,
and you get the massive,
yeah, yeah,
massive.
yeah. Of course.
You get a massive portion.
So when I come back to Dubai and I have like a suitcase of all these things, they think I'm like opening like a mini mart or something. They're like, what do you have livestock in there? Like, I bring everything, and even children's clothes and little things like children's Benadryl, and I those
What do
things.
you mean? Why don't they have those things? I'm very confused.
It's just
What do you do if your child gets sick?
no, you have alternatives, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
You
Okay.
guys,
Okay.
it's not like Little Women like back in the
I'm so
1912.
confused. I'm like, okay, but it's
Look,
just
there's
different things.
it's
Different
it's
things.
like, and
Uh,
I grew up in America. Like, I'm Americana, like, to my core. I do love it and I miss it. So there's like certain products and things that I'm just like, it's not the same. But then when things come out here, I am like the
so
mascot for it.
excited.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Completely.
Well, jumping into Dubai, Lisa she gave me a couple, like, she was talking to me about crime and she was telling me how there is none there. Like, basically no crime,
She's
right? She was
right.
like hinting to me that there's no crime and it really just doesn't exist. I mean, do you feel the same way?
I do. Literally, Melissa, you could leave a Chanel bag of cash on the side of the road. A week later, if you come back, it will all be there, or it will be at the police station and you'll get it back.
Wait. I need to know because I regretted not asking her this because everyone was so into the fact that there's like no crime.
Yeah.
Why? Like, why,
Okay.
and why? Is the
Yes.
punishment very harsh? Like, talk to me about this.
So it's a couple of things. The punishment is bad. Like, your passport will be taken away, obviously depending on the crime. You will be either deported or locked up in a prison that like makes
Is bad.
state prison. Yeah, the prisons in the state look like a picnic in the park.
Got it.
And not only that, I think the bigger thing is, Dubai is an expat culture, right? And when I say that, I mean most of everybody who's in Dubai is from somebody else. Sorry,
Somewhere
from
else.
somewhere
Yes.
else. And when you come to Dubai, there's a pretty intense vetting period in terms of, getting your visa and, looking at certain things, and you have to get health exams. And so it's not a walk in the park to have like a residency out here. I'm not saying like if you commit a crime in the States, you can't come here. No, that's not what I'm
But
saying.
you have to be pretty clean before even entering.
Correct.
Got it.
So,
Got it.
it's look,
Wow, it's like its own world, which
it
is
really
kind of.
it really is. And let me tell you something, having children, I appreciate that so much more.
Oh, of course. I mean, what's better in life than saying there's no crime? I mean,
I mean,
Lisa was literally telling me, like, I can leave my Chanel bag on the counter,
yeah.
leave my doors on. You don't even have to lock your doors at
I
night.
leave my car doors when I park. I don't lock my. We have a G. I have a G wagon. I don't lock it. And so when I go
Stop.
to the
That's
States, I have to remind. Also, like every
remind yourself to lock
no,
the
but also
door.
everybody here has a G wagon. That's another.
Like everyone doesn't want one because they already have one over there. It's basically the situation. Nobody wants your G Wagon. They got their own.
They want an upgrade. Like you're old new now.
Which is just crazy to me. I need to come out there. I need to see Dubai. I
Melissa,
can't.
I'm telling you, if you come out here and you call Lisa first, you and I are gonna have a problem.
Okay. I'm gonna call you. You're gonna take me to the best restaurant. We have to go to like all the
Are you kidding?
things.
My husband is me and my husband, we're the biggest foodies. You know this. I was telling you when you went to Capri, I was like, you have to
Oh
go
yeah.
here because
Yes.
we had just gone.
I know. I wish we were there at the same time.
I know, I know.
We are foodies. Joe and I are foodies to the max. Like it's ridiculous. It's almost ridiculous. I'm like, why do we eat so much? Why do we care so much? Like, what is wrong with us? Like, we care about food and the restaurant and what we're eating and how they made it. We're sickos. Like, something wrong with us. Like, we are
We
foodies to
want
the
to talk
max.
to the chef. We bring him out. What were they organic? Was there what kind of salt? We're so into this shit. We're
It's
psycho. We're
crazy.
all psycho.
It's crazy. All right. Well, jumping back into the show for a minute, tell me, like, how do you feel your experience was? This is your first time on anything like this.
I
Is
know.
it what you expected? Would you have done things differently? What do you feel?
I really was happy with it. I think it really, when I look back, a lot of people say, like, did editing change who you were? No, like when I really see it, like that's 99.9% like who I am. I loved, dressing up, the confessionals, getting to know some of the girls, like me and Caroline Stanberry became so close. She's become like one of my really good
Okay.
friends, me and Chanel. Like I adore these girls.
Do you
The
live near all of them? Like in Dubai, do you guys
Yeah,
all
I
live
mean,
relatively close?
yeah, I live very close to Chanel. She's about 15 minutes away. Um, Stanberry is about 30 minutes, which is close in the States, but in Dubai, that's like far, right? Because
Far. Okay.
everything is like a 20-minute, mile radius. But what I do not regret, but I wish people kind of saw more of was my story. And I feel like it kind of got lost within the drama that I had with Brooks. And that's the part where I'm like, ugh, cringe. And
Right.
like my like vagina, being spoken about for the first like 4 episodes, especially living in Dubai. Like, why? Like those type of things, I'm just like,
Right.
ew. So again,
It's hard your first season because you want everyone to know everything about you, but they also want to put you in with the girls and be part of the drama,
exactly.
right? So it's like, but you just want to be like, wait, I want them to know me, who I am, my family, my husband, my relationship, whatever it is. And
Yeah.
it's frustrating, especially when you film it and it gets cut or whatever happens that way too. It's always frustrating because you just
Yes.
want them to know you like from the beginning,
Oh my
you
God.
know?
Okay, so that is a thing.
Yes, 1,000%. A thousand
Okay. I,
percent. It's normal
you're,
and it's like frustrating
Melissa,
too.
Melissa, you're the first housewife to tell me that. Even the
Yeah.
girls on the cast never, because think about it, they've only done, apart from Stanberry, but she did Ladies of London, they've only done one season. So I haven't really been able to speak to like a vet, I would say,
Right.
like an
Right.
OG,
Like
you
an
know?
OG baby. Yeah. You know what? I've known Caroline for a really long time. Her and I have been to dinners together and stuff. I think
Oh, you
she's great.
have.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Her and I, we hang out
I love
at
her.
BravoCon all the time. We do dinner and
I
we
love her.
yes. She's a lot of fun. I feel like I've
That's her.
known her. You know what? We're both friendly with Larsa. So the three of us together would go get dinner or
Larsa
go.
and her are very close. But that's where I met
Right.
you, by the way, for the first time was BravoCon. And you met my
Yes.
mom. And when you met my mom, you were like, she's exactly like my mom because she was like
Oh my God. I remember. Yes. So cute. Your mother. She's so cute.
super
See, I love like a
sweet.
good mother-daughter duo. I love that. I think it's so cute. I think she did. She's really
She's
cute.
amazing. She's amazing. But
Yes.
yes, you're right. I wanted, so that was, I would say like, but again, let's see what happens. It obviously takes time to to unfold. And I was the only newbie part of the second season. So, but for the most part, Melissa, like, yes, I was happy with it, and I would do it again for sure.
Whether you forget to take a sip of water during the office holiday party or start feeling parched after a long day of traveling or hosting, keep Liquid IV on hand to stay hydrated through the holidays. With convenient packets of their hydration multiplier or sugar-free hydration multiplier, you get 8 vitamins and nutrients and no artificial sweeteners. Guys, the holidays are rough on all of us. The running around, the food prep, the house cleanup, whatever it is, it can wear you down and you can feel like you don't even have time to drink enough water. Well, that's where Liquid IV comes in to help. And it's so simple with their little convenient individual packets. Those are my favorite. All you do is tear, you pour, and you live more because one stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. And it's always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Stay hydrated through the holidays with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Melissa at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code Melissa at liquidiv.com. On Display with Melissa Gorga is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Most of you listening right now are probably multitasking. Yep, while you're listening to On Display, you're probably also driving, cleaning, exercising, or maybe even grocery shopping. But if you're not in some kind of moving vehicle, there's something else you can be doing right now. Getting an auto quote from Progressive Insurance. It's easy and you can save money by doing it right now, right from your phone. Drivers who save by switching to Progressive save nearly $700 on average, and auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Discounts for having multiple vehicles on your policy, being a homeowner, and so much more. So just like your favorite podcast, Progressive will be with you 24/7, 365 days a year, so you're protected no matter what. Multitask right now. Quote your car insurance at Progressive.com to join the over 29 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $698 by new customers surveyed who have saved with Progressive between June 2021 and May 2022. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations. Have you guys gotten any word yet if they are going to do the show again, if they are going to come out with the next season?
Still nothing. Rumor, when I like get on Twitter and stuff, I see that it's gonna happen.
Twitter's a death trap. Jesus, go on anyone, but Twitter is very deadly. Like, I'm like, what goes on
Do you
Twitter?
get on it?
Very rare, like almost never, but like anything, because it's just not a good, and you know what? It's not a good representation of what like the real world thinks. I have to be honest. It's like, even Andy Cohen tells me, he's like, don't even open Twitter. I'm like, I should just delete it,
Yeah.
But it's not a happy place, Twitter. But anyway, sorry to cut you off.
No,
what were you saying?
No, you're absolutely right. It's from what I'm seeing that rumor has that we have it, but you never know. I mean, look, we're in Dubai. I know it's super expensive, like to film out here, and
right. It's always a budget thing, and it's like and I know that some of your cast members, I don't know which one, maybe it was Chanel. Somebody was tweeting like, guys, why aren't you tuning in? You got to watch. It's great, which I thought was great that I don't remember who did it, but somebody did that. And it was like telling people to be more aware, and everyone, my mother watches your show and she loves it. She loves it.
Melissa, let me tell you something. The feedback that that we've gotten from season 2 is unbelievable.
It was great drama.
It's what like Housewives should be, like it
Right.
was just good. It was
Like
meaty.
petty drama opposed to deep, dark, like our
Yeah.
show gets
So,
extremely dark and
you know,
toxic,
exactly. Yes. I mean, we'll
Yes.
get there. But when
Mhm.
it's like shade as opposed to like shank, like
Exactly. Like we want to watch women be like, a little
yeah,
spicy, a little shady,
yeah.
show me your glam, show me your life.
Make fun of what they're wearing.
Yeah, it's like what's going on in your household, your kids, your husbands, your relationship. But when it gets deep, dark, like we're digging a hole to try to bury you in it, is where like it's not good. Where we're at right now. Obviously, with the Real Housewives of New Jersey, they're
I
obviously doing a
know.
cast shakeup, and we don't really know. Do you watch our show? Have you
So
watched our
I
season?
watched the first couple of seasons like sporadically. I was never like, I like get on Apple TV like years ago
Right.
when like Manzo was on it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day.
And then I'm friends with Jennifer Aiden,
Okay. Well, that's good for you.
great friend.
Wonderful. Any other
Well,
Jersey friends? You're friends with me. You're friends with me.
listen, this is our first time
I know.
interacting.
I'm just kidding.
When we were
I'm
at the
totally
porn
kidding.
section, you were so mean to me.
I, it's like when I was getting that broccoli raw, I could have been
We
friendlier.
reached for the broccoli together and you just shanked me. No. Oh, Rachel. I know Rachel
Oh,
Fuda.
yes. Wait a second. Actually, I met Rachel in the city one night and we were waiting. I
You
think
were
she said you were going to come have a drink with us. I
you
think
were
so.
going
Yes.
to was it the Jay-Z concert or you were
I
going
have,
to
I don't,
what
oh
is it?
no, Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake,
Yes.
maybe. I
We were
think.
supposed to hang out. Something was supposed to happen, and then we couldn't meet up. But Rachel, I actually knew through a mutual friend randomly from Virginia. I
Oh,
adore
okay.
her. And John and Rafi, they always talk. Margaret, I met at Bravo. I love her.
Yeah,
And
she's hysterical.
she's
Margaret's funny.
so funny. Like me and
She
her
is.
were dying laughing at it was the second night at the after party of the Bravo Awards, where like the rooftop that we were all at.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So me and Margaret were just like talking shit about some of the other
Everybody.
housewives.
Yeah, she's good for that. Margaret's good
Oh,
for
good at
talking
that.
shit.
And I was like, give me the tea, honey. Like, talk to me. I loved it. She was great.
She is
And then
energy that way.
her husband, what a gem.
Oh, he's such a nice guy. He's just like,
Rafi
he's
and
so
his
good to her. He's such a
He's
nice
a
guy.
teddy bear.
He is. He really, really is. He's
Is he
great.
Joe too?
He's a Joe too. Yes.
All the
Yes.
J's and the Joes and the Joes.
There's a lot. Yes. John's, Joe's, the whole thing. We got Frank Catania, who's the best, and he's so much fun.
That's right. So Frank and Rafi, they always talk. Rafi my husband, I wish he was here because I would throw him on this. Like everyone thinks he's from Jersey
Oh, that's so funny.
or New
Oh,
York. And he's not, he's a Texas boy.
all right. Oh, he's from Texas and you're from Virginia. So you guys are kind of like, do you say y'all? Well,
We're,
Virginia doesn't really
we're,
say
we're,
y'all.
we're Southern. No, we don't.
You're Southern. I love it. Wait, do you watch any of the other housewives shows? Do you watch OC and the new New York? Do you have any opinions on what's going on over there?
Sorry, I know we're talking over each other because we are the same person. No, I just started watching OC because I love Katie.
Oh my God. Do you know Katie?
Katie and I have been talking because we're all the newbies, right? So like we all
So
talk.
that's what happens. Yes.
So me, Katie, Jennifer, and Stacy from Potomac, like we all kind of, who's the one from Salt Lake? Browen.
Bronwyn.
Bronwyn.
Yes.
Bronwyn. I haven't.
She's the new Salt Lake.
Everybody, like the hype is up about her. I need to watch.
I know.
I know
She's
her.
coming in
But I love
strong.
Meredith. I met Meredith through Caroline Stanberry in New York, and we had such a great night. And her husband and all the Housewives are great, man. Like when I meet you guys, I'm like, why do you guys have drama on your show? But I'm like, well, obviously.
Yeah, it's
But
definitely
then
a
in my head,
sisterhood.
I'm like, I hope like do you take like do you get not mad at me, but do you hold it against me if I'm friends with someone from the other franchise? Or do you not think like that?
If you're friends with, no, I think everyone can have their separate relationships with like whoever, and you get along with people for different reasons. There's definitely a few I would question you getting along with, but there, I'm joking, but like
No,
everyone,
you're not.
I'm giving you slight shade, but everyone is like, honestly, it's cool because the relationships that we have together, I can see like when we're on the show together, there's all kinds of drama, but I can see someone meeting someone and being like, wait, they're great. I don't get it. What's the problem?
Right.
I feel like that about a lot of the OC girls that I'm friendly with. And then I see the drama and I'm like, oh God, they're not like that to me. And I don't get that, So I
Same.
know exactly what you're
Oh,
saying.
I
I
will.
totally do.
I'll,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll message
Yeah.
you.
It's a whole thing. And I love them all for different reasons, to be honest. I've been around for 14 years on this show. So I've made many relationships. I've had many dinners, and I personally love all the girls. And so
Who's
when
your
I watch
favorite?
them,
Who's your favorite Real Housewife?
I mean, it's hard to say. I don't have a
Come
favorite
on,
because
a
I
top
love them. I've
three.
spent a lot of time with Kyle. Like her and I have, we've spent a lot of time. We've been to Vegas together. In the Ultimate Girls Trip, we stayed in a room together.
Yeah.
We were
So you
roommates.
know her.
I have a lot of time with her where I feel like I know her personally too, and just,
Of course.
but I don't have a favorite right now. Like Kyle's been so busy, I haven't really even spoken to her. So
Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite. I love them all.
Yeah.
And I do feel like Bravo is a sisterhood. And it's kind
Totally.
of, and I get why each person is who they are for their show,
Yeah.
right? That's like separate from how they are in person or like with us.
Yep.
If your show ends up coming back, you're obviously going to do it again, right? You want to do it again.
1,000,000%.
And what happens if they say they're not going to renew it? Like, where do you lean to? What are you going to work on the most? What goes on next?
Look, I have a few businesses going on. I'm opening up an amazing fitness concept that doesn't exist in the GCC in the Middle East. My sister
Wow.
and I were opening it. We're so excited about it. I'm putting out a Christmas song. I'm really excited about that with a music
Yes,
video.
beautiful. I'm actually was gonna say like this season. Why didn't you start like? Why didn't
Well,
you
I did
bust
it.
out
I
with a
do it.
song?
I do it pretty much because Christmas is like my favorite year. My husband knows like I go cray cray with Christmas and like
So do I. So
yeah,
do I.
like in our because we're in an apartment now, but before we were in a villa, and I swear, Melissa, like you could probably see our house from space, like.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's so funny.
It
That's so
was
funny. I love it.
such a hazard, but it was beautiful, and it was. I mean, yeah, it was. I go crazy. So
All right. Well, I'm very excited to hear this song. See, that's awesome. And
yes,
if the show comes back, you need to sing on camera more. You need to
you
like
know, everybody has
record a
been telling
song.
me they're like, I have so many fans messaging me, and they're like, why haven't we seen this side of? And again, it's like I did show that I actually did sing on season 2, but like they gotta pick and choose. They gotta cut and paste, and you can't do it all. So hopefully in seasons to come, and if it doesn't, that's totally okay too. We're launching a dating app as well in the Middle East.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
we launched November 11th, 11/11. It's called Spark. We're really excited about that. So I'm an entrepreneur. Like I'm always,
You got your
thinking
hands in things. I hear
exactly.
you
And as you said, it's
1000%.
like you gotta pivot. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing. And yeah, it's been great.
Awesome. Well, listen, I loved talking to you today. I'm very excited to see what's to come. We're gonna like pray to the Bravo gods. Of course, we Dubai is gonna come back because we loved it so much and we
Thank
want it
you,
to come back.
Melissa.
And you're singing on it if you do come back. 1000%. I need to
I
see
mean,
this.
should we just like kind of do a duet?
I mean, you never know. You never know. That might be fun.
Would you like do
I'll
a
make
little
you
bit
do
of a
most of the
comeback?
singing.
No,
Can I be
actually,
the dancer?
no, because you actually have vocals. You're
I
very
mean, I haven't I'm very into like Envy right now. I'm all about my store. I'm all
Envy is
about
amazing, by the way. I love it.
Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
It's really shocking how great that has become, and it's really just like this incredible business that stands on its own. And I never knew that that was going to turn out the way it is, but it's
Me,
overpowered everything, you know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's been great. But thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
It's
Oh,
beautiful. Thank you for having me
yeah.
on this.
Of course. And next time you're in New York, you better let me know and we'll meet for dinner.
I'm calling you.
See? Good. Thank you. My hubby can meet your hubby and we can go have dinner somewhere good.
Love it. Love it. And I'm bringing you to Dubai. It's happening.
I know. I keep telling my husband, I'm like, I am dying to
He
go
would
there.
what are you waiting for?
I don't know. Maybe
Please.
this winter. Maybe this winter.
It's
Honestly, I'm dying to
perfect.
go.
Or you don't have babies anymore. You could
I can maneuver a little bit. I know I got a
maneuver.
14-year-old that's still, always
All
needs
right.
a ride and
All right.
he's hungry 24 hours a day. But besides for
Yeah, but
that,
you're not giving him a booby. I
yeah.
hope not.
Oh my God. Anyway, Taleen, thank you so much for coming on. It was so great talking to you, and hopefully we will see you soon.
Thank you, babe. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Ciao.
Bye.
Hey girlies, I'm Cody Rigsby.
And I'm Andrew Chappelle.
We're here to announce our brand new podcast,
Tactful Pettiness, now on PodcastOne.
We have a lot of opinions. Flip-flops in New York City? You don't love yourself.
If I'm not seated, I'm not tipping.
Do I want to see a picture of your baby?
No. If I have to scroll more than 10 seconds, he's not cute.
Settling gets you an ugly boyfriend. So we're going to help you out.
We sure are, because we have the life expertise.
We have mastered throwing shade with intention.
We are in the business of helping you find and keep your man.
And we're here to teach you the fine art of tactful pettiness.
Join us each week as we traverse the world of pop culture,
Chat with our celebrity friends,
and show you how to accept yourself without taking life too seriously.
Get new episodes of Tactful Pettiness with me, Cody Rigsby,
And me, Andrew Chappelle.
every Thursday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and anywhere you get your podcasts.
Stay petty, bestie.
Pluto TV is a place for movie fans like me.
And TV fans like me.
They've got something for everyone, and it's free.
I love free, and I love Jersey Shore.
For me, it's The Godfather.
SpongeBob SquarePants, I am Patrick. Patrick is me.
Oh, Forrest Gump, come on.
Criminal Minds, solving crime after bedtime.
Whatever you love to watch, Pluto TV makes it easy with thousands of free movies and shows.
Pluto TV, stream now, pay never.
Guys, fall is here, and if you're like me, you're probably doing all of your fall fashion shopping. And with all that money going out of your account this season, wouldn't it be nice to get some of the money back? Rakuten is the smartest way to save money when you shop because you earn cash back at over 3,500 stores. We're talking fashion, beauty, electronics, home essentials, travel, dining, concert tickets, and more. A huge variety of stores like Walmart, Petco, Nike, and Adidas pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and Rakuten then passes on a part of that payment to its members as cashback. Cashback is deposited directly into your PayPal account, or Rakuten can send you a check. You can even maximize your savings by stacking cashback on top of other deals like store sales and coupons. You're already shopping at your favorite stores, right? So why not save while you're doing it? It's a no-brainer. Membership is free and it's easy to sign up. Get the Rakuten app now and join the 17 million members who are already saving. Cashback rates change daily. See Rakuten.com for details. That's Rakuten, Rakuten. Your cashback really adds up.